What up, what up? It's your boy, Coach Anthony. A question that I get all the time. Hey, Coach, how many rounds of shadow box should I do? Hey, Coach, how many rounds of heavy bag should I do? Hey, Coach, how would you structure a workout program? I've been doing the same thing every day. So this is what I did. I went ahead and designed a 5-day program that you can either do at a gym or you can do at home. I made the adjustments for if you have equipment and if you don't have equipment. And if you want that, you go to the description below and go ahead and put your email in and get your free plan, get your free workout. It's my way of saying thank you for subscribing, thank you for showing love. Just make sure you subscribe, make sure you share your channel, make sure you like, make sure you drop a comment, pick up your PDF and start working on some of this stuff at home. You know what I mean? And then we'll take it from there. And but I'm gonna do right now though is give you a tour of how I would run a program. Now, if you think I'm doing a whole workout right now, you out your mind. I'm not doing a whole workout right now. You know, we ain't gonna sit here for an hour watching me work out, okay? But what I am gonna do is basically tell you how I would design it. This is like a template, okay, that I'm gonna do in a video form. But like I said, if you wanna go ahead and get the PDFs, go ahead and get that, all right? So, start off with a jump rope. You see, I got the jump rope in my hand. I typically like my guys to jump rope 3 to 4 rounds depending on the day. And depending on the day, I might make them do push-ups in between the rounds. So to give you an example, let's just say we're doing 4 rounds of jumping rope. It would be a 4 3-minute round workout, right? And I make them do about 25 push-ups in between. So they're getting a total of 100 push-ups in and they're getting 4 rounds of jump rope.
Wow.
That's some days. Other days it might be 10 minutes straight of rope. Other days it might just be 20 minutes of rope. Other days might be 5 minutes of rope. But the jump rope is typically how I like to warm my guys up. Now, when I was coming up in boxing, a lot of guys would save the jump rope for the end. They would start off with like a different kind of a warm up, shadow box or whatever, and then they would hit the bags, box, spar, whatever they had to do, and then they would cool down with the jump rope. That's another approach, okay? So there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? There's not one way to do it, and I utilize all the ways. Sometimes I make my guys jump rope last, sometimes I make them jump rope first. But for this particular video, I'm showing you the jump rope because we'll start off with a jump rope. Okay, now follow me. Next place you're gonna go is if you have the privilege, is the ring to shadow box, okay? We're here in the beautiful Keystone Boxing MMA in Bristol, New Jersey. Bristol, PA. I live in New Jersey. I come all the way to Bristol, PA to do these videos, and they've been showing me love, letting me rock out here, so I got to show them love back and shout them out. But at the end of the day, you come in the ring and this is where you work your craft. Shadow boxing is for warming up, but it's also for working your craft. I got a video called The 6 Keys to Shadow Boxing. Should be somewhere around here. Make sure you click that after this if you haven't already seen it and watch it, because shadow boxing is much deeper than just warming up. It's about working on your skills. It's about visualizing. It's just about putting it all together as if you're really boxing without actually having to box somebody. Like I said in that video, and I'll say it again, is if you can't do it without anybody in front of you, how are you gonna do it when somebody's in front of you trying to hurt you, trying to knock you out? So you would come in the ring and you would shadow box. Okay, that's the second thing you would do. Like I said, when you get the PDF below, you'll go ahead and know how many rounds I should adjust or whatever in the 5-day, program. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky, right? Because depending if you have a coach, depending if you're an athlete that's competing, is where after shadow boxing, the determination of what we're gonna do next is gonna happen. So let's just say you're a competitive boxer and you're getting ready to, compete, then we probably would, one day work the mitts after shadow boxing, or I would put you right on the heavy bag if we're not working mitts. Other times, after shadow boxing, you're gonna get ready to spar, and then we would spar. And then after the sparring, then we would either go to the heavy bag, right? So we're gonna make believe today's a non-sparring day, right? So, and obviously I'm not expecting you to have a coach because you're watching my YouTube videos and I'm expecting you to probably be working out at home. A lot of you guys don't have the opportunity and the benefit to have somebody actually hold mitts for you. So you're gonna actually have to, hit a bag or shadow box. If you don't have a heavy bag, then you're gonna double the amount of rounds of shadow boxing, all right? But if you do have the privilege of having a heavy bag, that's where you're gonna go next, so follow me. So, of course, we already jump rope. We already shadow box. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put these bad boys on, all right? And we're gonna go ahead and jump on the heavy bag, okay? This is where we're gonna go ahead and work on our skills. We're gonna do the same thing basically that we did in the ring. We're gonna work on our skills. We're probably gonna work on the weakest link though. So for instance, if I got a really good right hand, but my jab needs improvement, then I'm gonna focus more on my jab. If I'm in really good shape, but my skills need to work on, I'm gonna focus more on my skills. If I got good skills, but I'm out of shape, I'm probably gonna focus a little bit more on conditioning. If you don't have my 150 combinations courses, which is basically 50 to the head, 50 to the body, and the 50 head and body that I have on my website, there's plenty of ideas of different combinations that you can throw. And also on conditioning days, which I would go on, off, I have PDFs on there which explain exactly how to work that. I would probably go ahead and highly recommend the heavy bag conditioning drills so you can go ahead and condition yourself. Because if you're not in shape, you're not gonna go ahead and be able to really do the things that you're learning in real combat situation. I don't care what you learn, if you're not in shape, you're not gonna be able to execute it. So the heavy bag is gonna be either we're gonna focus on a specific thing, we're gonna freestyle the bag for 4 to 8 to 10 rounds, depending on the day, depending on your level, right? Or we're gonna be doing a lot of heavy bag conditioning drills that are gonna get your body in shape and prepared for competition. So we jump rope, we shadow box, and now we came on the heavy bag. Okay, now this is if you have the privilege to have one of these bad boys, okay? After the heavy bag, if I have one of these, this is the bag I'm coming to, okay? This bag right here, double M bag, right? Pop, 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 pop. Really good for timing, good for head movement, you know what I mean? If that bag's coming into your head, you can work your pop. And you move your head, you get that upper body rhythm, especially if it comes at you or whatever, right? So this is a really good bag to work your timing and stuff like that. Now, this bag, a lot of people don't have it. A lot of gyms don't have these bags. If you do have it, I would hit this right after the heavy bag. You know what I mean? Some days I actually would hit that before, but most of the time I like it at the end because it's just kind of like a timing tool. You know what I mean? To me, the heavy bag is a little bit more important. This is more of a bag that just works timing, okay? And then we're gonna finish off on this bag. All right, and then you got this bag right here. This one needs a little bit of air, but right here, the speed bag. This is the bag I like to finish off on, okay? Pop, 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 okay? You hit this bag, it's a fun bag to hit. It's really good for the shoulders and it's really good for timing, okay? They call it a speed bag. I don't really consider it a bag that's gonna be for speed. It's more for timing, it's more for shoulder endurance. It keeps your hands up. It's a good bag. I mean, a lot of people call it the most overrated heavy bag in a gym, to be honest. But I like it. If it's still in a heavy bag, I'd use it. I like to use all the tools if we have it, right? Like, a lot of the times, everything isn't a necessity. But if it doesn't hurt you, why not add it to the regimen? Why not add it to the curriculum, so to speak? So I like a speed bag. Can I get a guy prepared for a professional fight without one? Absolutely. But do I need one? No. But do I like them? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Why not? It's just an extra way. And it's really a good way to just like get your thoughts together for like the whole workout that you just did. You kind of meditate when you hit this bag. You get into a meditation. Bop, 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 bop. You start thinking and it's kind of like when you're running. Those of you who ran many miles in your life, you know that feeling when you get to like the second mile. You start to get into that zone. And then when you get to that third mile, you're just like, it's like all these thoughts go through your head about your life and everything that you've been through, and as a boxer, everything that you're trying to accomplish. And it's just something that you can't really explain unless you've done it before. And as long, and the speed bag kind of gives you a similar thing once you get into round 3, round 4 after a grueling boxing routine. So I like to finish off on the heavy bag. Right after the heavy bag, I like to bring my guys in the ring. We either do neck exercises or we do core, okay? So I'm gonna have some core exercises for you, and then in the future I'll show you a nice good little neck exercise, and then from there you go. That's really it. You know what I mean? And that's a boxing routine, guys. Make sure you go and you get that PDF so you can go ahead and be able to start working this. And this is really geared toward beginners, because a lot of you guys who are advanced, I'm sure you have a coach, I'm sure you have a regimen that you're following, but it's still a good template for you guys to look over. So make sure you go ahead, download it, check it out. And guys, thank you for your love and support. You already know, Boxing Life.